the stands. His side looking to bounce back from last Sunday's defeat at Ellen Road. Their opponents here today have endured a difficult start to the campaign, with just 1 point picked up. And a late collapse at home to Southampton last Saturday has left Leicester fans fearing a tough season ahead. So let's take a look at the two teams. Just the one change made by Thomas Tuchel, and it's a change that's enforced after Kalidou Koulibaly's red card at Leeds last weekend. Trevor Chalobah comes into the starting lineup to make the 100th English League appearance of his career. Ruben Loftus-Cheek starts at right wing back once again, whilst Conor Gallagher will also be in the midfield once more after making his first Chelsea Premier League start at Leeds. As for Leicester, 3 changes for Brendan Rodgers. Yuri Tillemans comes into the side, as does Boubakary Soumaré and Dennis Praet. It could be a 4-2-3-1 or 4-1-4-1 for Leicester. That remains to be seen. The big blow, though, is that James Maddison misses out through injury. And, of course, no Wesley Fofana, who we believe is on the brink of a move to Stamford Bridge. So a disappointing last couple of games in the Premier League for Chelsea, but Clive Walker, who's alongside me here this afternoon, how did Chelsea go about putting that right here today?
Well, we're obviously disappointed from the game last weekend, against Leeds. They were better than us on the day, and we have to hold our hands up on this occasion. However, we can reply to that today. And I think playing against the Leicester side that, for me, are not as good as they have been in recent years, and this might be a good time to put that to bed from last weekend and then go on a run, as hopefully we can pick up the points. But you know what, we've got to be on it, because they'll have watched the game last week and they'll say, well, Leeds played in their style, which they do, and it upset us. So they'll probably try and do similar, and it's up to us to deal with it. I'd like to say, though, if we can play some of the football we did against Spurs, where I think we were unlucky not to take all 3 points, but we played some great football. The movement, the passing was accurate, and everything was good on the day. So I think if we can get to that level very, very quickly in this game, I think we can come out trumps.
It was a very impressive performance here against Tottenham Hotspur. It was just that sting at the end, which meant that Chelsea had to settle for a 2-2 draw, and things unravelled a little quickly at Leeds last weekend. But a good chance here for Chelsea to get moving once more against the Leicester City side, who look like they've got a few problems.
Yeah, and I think that's the way to take advantage. If there's problems, you've got to put them to the sword. I'm just looking at the lineup here, and I'm just trying to work out how we've lined up. Is surely not how we're going to play. We've got Marc Cucurella playing alongside Thiago Silva, so that's a possibility. But Jorginho's gone left side. I guess that's just to balance it from the kickoff. And I would expect, obviously, Jorginho to go back into his usual position.
The two teams swapped ends after the coin toss, so Chelsea defending the shed end to start. And it looks as if there could perhaps be an aerial bombardment here down the right-hand side. Indeed it is, as Thiago Silva sweeps it forwards. Header won by James Justin. Here's Conor Gallagher onto Mason Mount. Now Kai Havertz. Interesting to see how Leicester set up as well. We were trying to work out how they would go about their business here, and perhaps they will just go with the 2 in front of their defence to offer a bit more security. Here's Reece James. Fine goal. Chelsea's second hit against Tottenham 13 days ago. Glorious afternoon here in southwest London.
I'll tell you what, I know we talked beforehand about the way we played the game. We started with that fierce determination. Great challenge by Conor Gallagher early on to win the ball and be determined in the tackle and make sure that we keep possession. And it started really well for us. OK, we're only a minute in, but you know what? It sets your stall out for the start of the game, and it's important we keep good possession.
Just the 1 point for the visitors so far this season. It's their worst start to a season in 11 years. Reece James sees his cross cut out by Johnny Evans, but good work shown by Havertz. But now it's Harvey Barnes, who will be a real threat down this side. Excellent